Although this Lord's Prayer seems to request different things, but actually all of them are unified with one theme. It's God's kingdom. As our Father in heaven, this is a plea to the Father who is a king. We're talking about his kingdom. Hallowed be your name. This part speaks of our life dedicated to his glory and his name and his fame. The place where God's name is hallowed is the beginning of God's kingdom. In their kingdom, the king's name will be lifted up. That's what kingdom is. This is actually proclamation of God's kingdom in my life. And also it says, your kingdom come, your will be done. It is a plea for God's will to reign in our lives. It shows us to pray not for our own will, but to pray for his will. And in the kingdom, the king's will happen. What king wills happens in their kingdom. Give us this day our daily bread. This speaks of the provision for people of the kingdom. So people of the kingdom can demand the provision from their king because it's their right. Forgive our sins, since we cannot bear our own debt through any of our actions. We must expect the rules of the king of that kingdom through grace. That's why forgive us our sin is also asking the thing that king only can do. We're talking about being inside of his kingdom. Lead us not into temptation. As a people of that kingdom, we can demand the protection of the king. Lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from the evil one. We're actually asking things about his protection, since he has the duty as a king to protect his own people. Now we're talking about God's kingdom. So when we actually think about it, this doxology at the end, it's actually a summary of what's been prayed all throughout. Yours is a kingdom and the power and the glory forever